Good morning, it's 9 o'clock, October the 27th, 2025, and our regular Commissioner Court meeting is now in session. First item on the agenda is roll call by our County Clerk, Mary Jane Benoit. Mary Jane, good morning.
Good morning, Judge Commissioners.
Good morning. Good morning.
Judge Rathmel.
Present.
Commissioner Moya.
Present.
Commissioner Morales.
Present.
Commissioner Solis.
Present.
Commissioner Garza.
Present.
We have a quorum, Judge.
Thank you, Mary Jane. Next item is our invocation by Pastor Roger Miller, Commissioner's Court Chaplain. Dr. Miller, good to see you.
Bow your heads with me this morning as we begin. Let's pray. Our Father, Creator of all, we join together this morning and in this place to engage in one of our greatest freedoms, self-government. We are a blessed people. Your provision is sufficient for all of our needs and even many of our wants. It is here in this courtroom where decisions will be made that impact both our present and our future for this community. So we seek today to both maintain what we have and yet prepare for the future. And sometimes these two are at odds with each other. But in this uncertainty, Father, we seek your wisdom more than ever. So today we come together before you, asking for your presence and your influence here in this court. We know we not beg for it, that your word tells us that asking for and accepting it, your wisdom, it will be given freely. So we ask today, may our decision makers, our judge and commissioners, seek you and receive your wisdom. May they have a new level of clarity, a new understanding, and a new vision that will prepare them for the task of this day. And may they receive peace of mind, body, and spirit necessary for the tasks that lie ahead. And we ask these things in the name of our Lord Jesus. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Item number 4, communications, commissioners.
With Halloween around the corner, just want to remind the public just to be extra careful and use your safety. We will have a lot of kids out there, a lot of events out there. I know, I'm sure the sheriff will probably have some safety tips throughout the week on social media. Just be extra vigilant for kids on the road, especially on Friday night. Let's enjoy, let's have a good one, especially we're gonna have cooler weather around the corner as well.
Yes. Finally.
Hopefully by Wednesday. On that same note, I know that the San Ignacio Social Society will be having, Celebrando el Día de los Muertos this Sunday, November 2nd. It starts at 4 p.m. It's gonna be in La Placita there in San Ignacio, so we invite everyone to go there.
Also, I believe the fire department on Thursday is going to be hosting a haunted house.
Yes.
So anybody willing to head out there? I know, there's going to be a football game that day, but hope we'll still get a lot of kids going out there.
Good.
I know the Villarreal family, they also have a Halloween presentation there outside their house. You can come by, it's behind the pavilion. It's open to the public and free as well.
Any county facilities gonna be used during that Halloween?
I don't think so.
Saturday, I know it's rented out for the pavilion, but not
Pavilion?
the.
Enough for Halloween. I know the school district also has an event, I think it's a $5 cover charge. They'll be at the middle school, is that
I
correct?
think they're gonna have one.
At the middle school, so it'll be a nice event, some funds for the school district, that'll be, good to swing on by, take your kids.
I did, wanted to share some information I heard this morning on the local, news channel that, El Metro bus service in Laredo, apparently the bus drivers are on strike, personnel, and that should affect our Valley Transit, that, for those commuters that use the hub there at the Metro, there won't be any, bus service, until further notice. Hopefully the strike will end soon, so I just wanted to mention to the public that I'm sure, Valley Metro won't be able to, have that daily bus route, to Laredo, until that strike is settled. So I heard that this morning, that's why I let the public know. I know that, the ridership has been, steadily increasing, with the bus route, and that's good to see. The service is, really doing a lot better, and, certainly they come every morning, all day here at the front of the courthouse, and you see riders getting on and heading to Laredo, so I'm glad the public is taking advantage of it. But this week, it may not be available, so I just wanted to let the public know.
Judge, we also have, they called me this morning to mention to me that they're gonna be hosting the Boteo Zapata 5K run. It's
Okay.
gonna be held November 15th. starting at 8 a.m. It'll begin at the pavilion and go around the middle school, North Elementary Middle School, all the way through 16 and back to the pavilion. So they didn't get a chance to put on the agenda, but for the next time we could ratify for
Oh, yeah, we've got to sign some
the, yes,
for text.
for tech stop.
I think that would be fine, so we can ratify it.
What is the date for that, Eddie?
November 15th.
November 15th. And also, Ms. Berta called me from the nutrition center. They wanted to use the Civic Center in San Ignacio for their Halloween event.
I already talked to her. They
And
have
require
permission to
permission
use it.
for that, yeah.
Okay.
So county department, so that's good. Yeah.
yes.
So that one's been taken care of too, good,
Yes.
so we're good to go. Any other communications, commissioners? The museum, I guess last week, hasn't had a very nice event, several events, some dedications that, really a good turnout and, you know, some very, worthwhile, recognition to especially the Martinez family, Lupe and Lidia Martinez Foundation. So, thanks to the museum for hosting those events and continuing to have a beautiful area there at the museum, really, very well taken care of. So I appreciate especially all the volunteers that take part in that effort. Just wanted to mention that, really enjoyed that event. Any other communications?
Andrew?
Yes, Andrew, good morning, Andrew.
Good morning. I had something for the agenda, but,
Okay.
it didn't find its way in there.
You didn't find its way?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is, gonna be in reference to reserve deputies. I went to the TPO conference and they had mentioned that, the Texas Local Government Code, it's section 85.004, titled Reserve Deputies. It says here, the Commissioners Court of a county may authorize the sheriff to appoint reserve deputy sheriffs. The Commissioners Court may limit the number of reserve deputies that may be appointed.
Okay.
Currently, we have 13. We want to see if you guys, the Commissioners Court can approve 16.
16?
16, 1-6.
Okay.
This is new. I don't think, I've never heard of this, to be honest with you, so this is very new, a new law.
And I guess they have to be appointed on a yearly basis?
We can come back to ask for more, reserve slots, but if they're reserved with us, they can stay as long as they want.
And that can wait for the next meeting, or do you need to take immediate action?
So we're trying to get, two more right now, but what's limiting is this part where, since this law kicked in, we're trying to get them as soon as it's approved. So, if the Commissioners Court wants to approve now, it probably.
Well, I don't think we'd be able to.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
Do they
So
get paid?
we can maybe move
No.
on.
No, they don't
They're
get
not
paid, so
there.
okay.
They don't get paid.
Okay.
So maybe we can.
Wait
Bring it
till-
in the next meeting?
Bring it into the next
Okay,
meeting.
all right, no problem.
Okay.
Appreciate it, thank you.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you.
Any other communications? Now we'll move on to public comment. This section provides the public the opportunity to address the Commissioners Court on any item on the agenda. Members of the public wish to address the court at this time. If not, we'll move on to item number 6, approval of invoices. In your packets, Commissioners, we had invoices from October 10th, 2025 through October 23rd, 2025 for a total of $464,290.51.
Judge,
Yes.
I would like to add on there, we had a situation at the water, they had a gate that wasn't working. So, I would like to add for Deep South haulers, an amount of $4,550, which the total will make it $468,840.91.
Motion to approve is presented, including Commissioner Gonzalez.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, second by Commissioner Morales. Yes, that gate hadn't been inoperable for many years. And,
Correct.
it was part of TCQ's findings that, yeah, we'd get it fixed. So now it is a secure area, and I'm glad we were able to take care of that.
My crew's out there today, as a matter of fact, throwing asphalt there.
I appreciate that, Commissioner. Thank you.
What was the total again, Commissioner Gonzalez?
For the invoice, $4,550, and the total for the all funds was $468,840.91.
Thank you.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, second by Commissioner Morales. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, same sign. Motion carries. Item number 7 is approval of checks issued, and we had checks from.
Yeah,
I'm
well-
sorry, just 51 cents. I don't know why I said 91 cents, 51
Jane, you
cents.
got that?
Yes, I did.
Okay. We'll move on to checks issued from October 10th, 2025 through October 23rd, 2025, for a total of, it'll be the same amount, $468,840.51.
Correct.
I'll second that.
Motion to approve as presented by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Moving on to the action items, we will deliberate, consider action on the following items. Number 8 is to approve the purchase for parts for the county shop dozer and the shop loader. I think we need some parts for maintenance. I think there's a list included of the requests that were made by the department head, which included filters, element filters, oil filters, I guess the cutting edge for the dozer, bolts and nuts. The total amount is $3,489.38, and then we've got another one for air filters of $216.58.
Motion to approve, Judge, it'll be a total of $3,705.96.
I'll second that.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Garza, and this is to our RDO Equipment Company. And this will be paid out of the county shop, line item for equipment.
Yes, that is correct, Judge.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 9 is to hire Capex Resources Group to facilitate abatement process for the upcoming Bravo Best LLC. Commissioners, this project, which hopefully will get constructed, is a battery storage project in the northern part of the county, right on the Webb County, Zapata County line. It is scheduled to be hopefully by 2028, and it is a $200 million investment in the county. Mr. Jeff Stone, who is Capex, has been helping the county with these projects as far as the abatement process, and so he'll just help us once again for the same fee. Of course, he doesn't get paid unless, and he does require a $30,000 fee to be paid from basically the project operator, so at no cost to the county if the project is realized. So he won't get paid until the whole project is realized. So he has done good work for us in the past. He did inform me that we were hopeful to get a solar project. There was 3 solar projects that the court had approved last year. 2 of them had canceled their projects because of whatever difficult circumstances. There was one that was continuing to be constructed, which was the Redonda project in northern part of the county. That one apparently has also been canceled, and so we currently have 2 battery storage projects that are still waiting to be constructed, and 1 wind farm project in the very northeastern part of the county that hopefully will get constructed. So he did mention that Redondo, there's a possibility that another company may pick it up because they were pretty far along in the process of actually acquiring with AEP the actual being able to get on the transmission lines. They had moved far along, and so he's hopeful that another company will pick up that project and bring some investment into our county. So, but
We
these 2.
we definitely need it, Judge.
I know it, so.
If it doesn't go through, do we still have to pay a fee? Like if
No,
something-
no.
we're still paying.
The county never pays a fee. The companies pay the $30,000, advance that $30,000 to the county, and only if it's constructed.
Motion to hire Capex Resources Group to facilitate the abatement process.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Morales. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 10 is to approve payment to Muflon Oil Field Services in the amount of $13,305 for work done at the San Ignacio Waterworks. Commissioner, as we refurbished the San Ignacio water plant last year, well, this current year, with a Colonia, $1 million Colonia grant. the monies only went so far. There was 4 or 5 valves that were not included as part of the project. And because of the condition those valves were in, we agreed for him to replace them, and then the county would pick up the amount owed to him. And so he has turned in an invoice. And as you can see on the invoice, he did not include any labor, just a reimbursement for the parts that so it was 4 6-inch valves, which are very expensive, $1,495, which totals $5,980. 1 8-inch valve, which was $2,485, and then 2 6-inch keys, which are $575, $1150, and 6-inch
Star flanges.
Yes, at $175, which is $1,050. So it totals up to $13,305. I think we do have monies in the CO for waterworks improvements. I think we can still qualify for that.
Correct.
Yes.
Motion to approve.
Motion by
Invoice
Commissioner
number
Morales to approve the payment of
20968.
$13,305, seconded by Commissioner Moya, and the monies to be paid out of the certificates of obligation. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 11 is to approve the hiring of 2 detention officers for slot number 4 and slot number 9, Department 561. Requested by Sheriff Montes. Good morning, Sheriff.
Judge, just, we had 2 employees resign, so because of the freeze, I just need those, cause right now we're at.
And that's how it worked, so yes, we have a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Second by Commissioner, motion by Commissioner Solis, second by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Just to let you all know, Judge, we're at 40 federal inmates at the female jail,
Very
2
well.
locals, so we're 2 away from being at full capacity, so that's the reason I need to.
Very well.
Be able to hire. And another thing, Judge, I should have done it under communications. I spoke to the marshals, they will not, because of the government shutdown, we won't get payment until it's back up and running, so.
Oh, yes. Yeah,
So
it
just so
is.
y'all can know.
Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
I think they're 2 months behind, right?
He said they should be 1.
1, okay.
Yes, but I'll check with.
I'll check, okay, thank you.
Thank you. I did, that reminded me about the government shutdown. I should have mentioned communications. The SNAP program apparently is also, may be paused. And that'll currently put a lot of strain on our food banks. I think they might need additional manpower to help, maybe for the increase in the public, coming forward to request assistance. Hopefully, we can, work with South Texas Food Bank to be able to supply, those food banks, but manpower may be needed, Commissioner.
Yeah,
so-
just, we're always a phone call away.
Okay, all right. Moving on to item number 12 is to approve the use of the Ramirez Exhibit Hall on Sunday, March 1st, 2026, for the Procali Pee-wee Goat Show 2026.
Good morning.
Morning, Victoria.
I had initially come in, wanting to ask for, March the 1st for the
March the
Ramirez
1st.
Exhibit Hall. But because of elections and stuff that's gonna be going on, I wanted to see if I could move it to March the 8th.
March the 8th.
I think you have the trail run on the 7th, so if.
When is
possible-
the actual-
When do the animals come in?
When are the actual fair days?
When do-
The following week.
The following week.
It'll be like the 10th, I think, is the 8th, but
And
they
it should be
come in.
hosted the Sunday before we start on Wednesday, so that's usually.
That'll give you time.
That'll give us a good week. Motion to approve the use of the exhibit hall.
Motion by Commissioner Lee, seconded by Commissioner Moya. Any
Thank you so
discussion?
much.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, one more, yes.
Yeah.
To approve the purchase of 5 desktop computers out of line item 10-409-33540, for the district clerk's office.
We had our hardware, been installed hardware about 2023. But because of our e-filing, we have to continue to update our computers, so there won't be any glitches in our e-filing, because that's how we accept all lawsuits that come into the county. And it did give me this quote, I don't know if we're okay with that.
Is he here today?
Yes.
Yes.
Then, so, I know Texas A&M International provided us with a whole bunch of relatively new computers.
Yes, Judge, we have some computers over at the back where, Laura is.
Yes.
On those computers, what we need to do is like install hard drives and the operating system system and new monitors, and we should be good. That's what I think for several departments over here in the building.
The sheriff department, you having any problems, Sheriff, with those computers?
No, we've been good, Judge.
Has been- I just, do we have a good supply left? I know they provided us with a whole bunch.
I think we do, I just need to check with Laura, but I think we have to.
Could you consider that, Donna, to see if we can,
Yes,
if
of
instead of
course.
spending money that?
Of course, I understand completely.
Yes.
We'll try those out, I just don't know what it is, turnaround time is like, when can you get that
I
done?
just need an approval for the hard drives, and I can place that order, and we should have those hard drives by the end of the week. And I can
So-
start
So can we
working on
have
it.
that approved then, so, cause I
Yeah,
know we
well,
have.
you don't need a, I mean, we
Oh,
can, yeah,
okay.
yeah, we can, he'll get, with those we already have in hand.
Okay, so
We
I
have
know,
them
I
in
do
stock.
need one like ASAP, which is CVS,
I
because she's
have
behind
a
our
brand new
reports.
hard drive over there that I ordered for next month for my office, I can install that and work on the CVS computer.
That'd be
Thank
great.
you.
And that way, because I
That's
know
fine, Judge.
there was a very generous gift from A&M International, and well, I think we need to utilize them if we can.
That's fine, no
Yeah.
problem, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
Motion to table.
Yeah, table, yeah.
Who made the motion to table?
Motion to table.
Motion tabled by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Garza. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion tabled. Item number 14, to discuss and take action to approve fuel expenditure for Community Connection Program via current budget of the Zapata Juvenile Probation Department. Mr. Fernando,
Morning.
how are you, Mr. Rodriguez?
We just started our new fiscal year, right? So, we partnered with West County on a mutual grant for the first time in forever. And, we're gonna.
Good morning, ma'am. You can
I
introduce
guess you wanna
yourself.
introduce yourselves.
So good morning, everyone. My name is Cindy Leon, and I am the Regional Executive Director for Southeast Peak Programs. We are a national nonprofit, starting our 39th year providing services, starting in San Antonio way back in the day. And so I'm the Regional Director, and Myra, I'm the Clinical Program Director. I oversee 4 programs for NESA.
Good to meet you. Very
So
well.
related to this expansion, we're really excited because for a long time, because I've been here forever, right? We've been trying to do work in the Zapata County area through Southeast Peak programs, and so we had an opportunity to apply for a grant with the Texas Juvenile Justice Department, TJJD, to do an expansion of the Community Connections program that has been in Webb County since 2011.
Okay.
So we just got funded. It's a 1-year opportunity. It's about $308,000 for the first year, and then we have able to, hopefully, doing good work and if the funds are available, is to be renewed for another 5 years. So a total of approximately 6 years that we could be doing this joint project together. And one of the requirements from TJJD was to do collaboration, right? So that's why we have reached out to Fernando, and he's awesome, by the way.
Yes.
We know
Very
that, yeah.
collaborative and very like, okay, we wanna come in and we wanna do really good work for Zapata County, which is, you know, what our intention is as well. Right, so the Community Connections Program, and Maya can talk a little bit more about it, but it's a program, it's a model that we've had forever, right? In our continuum of care of services. It could be prevention, it could be intervention, and it could be re-entry as well. And it's pretty in-depth, like we offer case management, individual and family counseling, we do monitoring of the kids at home, like for curfew checks and whatnot, just to make sure kids are going to school and doing what they need to do and staying out of trouble. That's the whole intention of our model, is to prevent kids from further involvement in the justice system, right? So, we have, so with the expansion, we were able to hire 6 additional people. 2 are actually gonna be here in the Zapata County area, and the others are in the Webb County area, because it's an expansion of that for them, for Webb and for y'all as well.
And
So, but,
if I may just say, like, so that was the family specialist that they currently hired. They have 2 positions. The only person that they were not able to hire here was like for the case manager position. So no one applied here from Zapata, which is
so
unfortunate.
we got Maria, who is out of Webb, and so now our request that Myra will talk about, you know, and, you know, we've been hearing everything you've been saying about the budget and whatnot, so it was kind of weird coming up here asking for a little bit, but Myra, you wanna go into those details?
Yeah, so hello, so for the monitoring, for the family specialists, they're required to be going to the homes on a daily basis to ensure that the kid is there at a set time for the curfew. So the condition and the case manager will be traveling from Laredo to Zapata County. The budget does not account for that mileage, so they they will not be getting paid their mileage to be coming over here. So we're foreseeing, we have a model, a dosage chart that they need to see the youth 1 to 2 times a week. The program is about a 4 to 6 month program. So from just coming from Laredo to do sessions, that's about $817.60 a month. That's just for the clinician and the case manager to be coming to Laredo and conduct their sessions here twice a week. If we want to do just the trip only from Laredo, that's about $504 a month.
And just for clarification purposes, in that grant, they did allocate money for fuel. I think it was like $21,000 and change,
yes,
if I'm not mistaken, but that's still not gonna be enough, like, so my proposal with, y'all's blessing at the end of the day is, if for my current budget, we could, like, pay for the fuel in this case, like, or whatever, like, I guess I'd have to talk to 3 and 4 about it, like, how we would do that, like invoicing or something along those lines.
What would be yearly, about 10,000?
From 6 to about 10,000.
So
Do you have that in your budget?
So, I just got a letter from the Texas Juvenile Justice Department. Every other year we do an independent audit. So since we did really well last year, this year it's gonna be, waived. So the $5,000 that I have, for auditing fees that we pay, the accounting firm in Laredo, like that's gonna be free and clear. And then that 3,000, or it should be more closer to $8,000, maybe those 3,000 I can get from, general supplies and move them.
I think it'd be best if we can go that route, since our budget kicked off already October, right? And, we discussed about not doing any amendments until, budget time again. That's something that we wanna work strictly on, so.
Yeah, and it's not an ask outside of anything, it's just, you guys approve it, like in my current budget.
It's something that, your board would have to approve also, or no?
Correct. Yeah, just asking here, I guess,
Is that something we can do, Mr. Gonzalez? Is that something they can work with?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'll work on how we're gonna get it.
So there was one person that was hired from Zapata?
Two.
Yes.
It was, the case manager was also posted here, but unfortunately.
Okay, so that's good, I appreciate that, yes, and that's quite a significant amount of funding, for your program increase, so yes, hopefully we can get the numbers here and continue that for years to come.
I just wanna say that this, expansion will allow us to serve 30 families here in Zapata County per year.
That's great, no, I appreciate, Rodriguez willing to, find a way to be able to manage this.
Trying to do the best I can.
We've been doing it. Motion
Okay.
to approve, Judge?
Motion to approve by Commissioner Solis, to allow the probation department to, access, his line items to, fund the shortfall in fuel, for the program. Second by Commissioner Moya. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you so much,
Thank you.
ladies.
Appreciate it.
Look forward to seeing y'all. Item number 15 is, to accept the retirement of David V. Cuellar effective 10/31/2025. Mr. Cuellar, yes?
Yes.
How many years?
Well, with the fire department, it was around
30 years.
36, but with the county, he worked for Mercy ER as well, so it was a total of 48.
Incredible career.
So he's a very private
He's earned it,
man.
yes.
He has earned it. He's a very private man, didn't want the bells and the whistles, but
Okay.
me being me, I wanted to say a few words for him.
Thank you, Judge.
Yes, so, Judge and Commissioners, today we're asking the court to accept the retirement of, David Cuellar. Mr. Cuellar is not a man who likes attention, and he didn't want a big announcement, but after nearly 5 decades of service to this county, we can't just let him slip out of the way without saying who he is.
Definitely not.
David started serving Zapata County in the 1970s. He enlisted in the United States Army in 1974, trained as a welder, and served honorably, including time in Germany until his discharge. Right after his active duty in the Army, he came home and went straight into service here, first as a first aid responder, and then as one of the founding members of what became Zapata County Fire Department. He worked medical, he worked fire, he worked rescue. He was part of our very first fire academy in 1986 and was promoted to captain. He helped build the department when it was just an idea and a handful of people willing to answer the phone at any time. In 1992, he became an ENT intermediate, working not only here in the county, but also at Mercy Hospital ER, where he assisted physicians with skills most people in the field only read about. A lot of what we do today, the standard we hold, comes from the way he did the job back then. Through all of this, he raised a family, including his son Luis, who now continues the same service here with us at Zapata County Fire Department. This man has given 48 years of his life to this community. Calm, steady, no complaints, no drama. He has carried some of the hardest calls this county has ever seen and still showed up the next day to train the younger ones and make sure they went home safe. We're grateful to him. We honor his work, and on behalf of the department, we respectfully ask the court to approve his retirement.
Make a motion to accept the retirement of, David Cuellar, and thank you for your service, sir.
Motion by
I'll
Commissioner
second that.
Solis. Seconded by.
We all ran into it.
Seconded by Commissioner Morales. Very well said, Gabby, thank you.
Thank
He
you.
deserves that, yes. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then we
We'll
have
move
a
on.
few other,
Yes.
items.
Number 16 is to accept the resignation of Deyla M. Garza, a paramedic, effective 10/14/2025. So we're losing a paramedic.
A very good paramedic. She's moving to Austin, so better opportunities come, and we have to say farewell, right? But I
Yeah.
know she'll be back because she drank the water.
Yes, hopefully she'll come back.
Yeah, I'll come back. Motion to accept the resignation also of the Deyla M. Garza.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, second by Commissioner Morales. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I know that hurts, but we'll move on to
It does,
17.
yes.
It looks like to request approval to hire the following applicants, being Linda Mesa, paramedic, General Order 10-543, slot number 24, at pay rate of 15.17 an hour.
Motion to approve the hire of Linda Mesa at 15.17 an hour.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, second by Commissioner Garza, and she is local.
She's a local, she became a registered nurse, but is willing to help us out for a bit. Hopefully it's not temporary, hopefully it's, for a lot longer, but we'll have her for as
Well,
long as
good
we
for
can.
her, she's really succeeding in her career, yes.
Thank you so much.
Motion and second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item number 18 is to request approval to hire the following applicants, being Jason Coronado, or
It's Coronado.
Coronado, Advanced EMT, General Order 10-543, slot number 11, pay rate $13.64 an hour.
Motion to approve, the hire of Jason N. Coronado at $13.64 an hour.
I'll second it.
Motion by Commissioner Lee, seconded by Commissioner Garza. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 19 is to request approval to hire the following applicants: Sergio A. Olvera Perez, EMT, B, General Order 10-543, slot number 7, pay rate 13 an hour.
Motion to hire Sergio A. Olavaria Perez, $13 an hour.
Motion by
I'll
Commissioner
second.
Solis, seconded by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries, unanimous. Item number 20, to request approval to hire the following applicant: Osvaldo Velez, Advanced EMT, General Order 10-543, slot number 19, pay rate $13.64 an hour.
Motion to approve the hire of Osvaldo Velez at $13.64 an hour.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Morales. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you for the work you all filling these positions. I know there's so much competition from larger communities, and you continue to bring them to, it's the environment y'all create, so.
Yeah, well, hopefully
yeah.
it's that right, and just so you guys know, everybody with the exception of, Linda Mesa, they're gonna become paramedics. God willing, they pass their state and their national in May, so hopefully we'll have a few paramedics.
Wish them the best.
Thank you so
Gabby.
much.
Thank you
Thank
for
you,
all the
Gabby.
work you do.
Thank you, Chief.
Yes. Item number 21 is to approve the payment of $78,263.25 to Lewis Electric Motors and Pumps for a new vertical pump for our river intake system. Funds to come up from the certificates of obligation. Trevino couldn't be here today, but, so we've got one pump, electric pump that's currently working, very well. We've got the additional, backup pump of a diesel pump, which is not being used, and so, but there's, the permanent, water pumping, raw water station has place for 3, pumps, so this would be the second backup electric pump. And we do have monies in the certificate of obligation to, bring that into, operation, so we'll have the main electric pump, a backup electric pump, and then currently we'll have a diesel, as a third pump. But with the $1 million emergency funding that we received from the government, we'll have the backup, permanent backup will be an electric pump on the river. So we'll have three electric pumps and one diesel pump. So we continue to make improvements there around the area, Commissioners, and to be able to access better water, better quality water.
Code number SQ2076 in the amount of $78,263.25 to Lewis Electric Motors and Pumps.
Motion by Commissioner Solis, second by Commissioner Morales. Any discussion? All those-
Question. Mr. Gonzalez, how much do we have in the certificate of obligation? A few Commissioner Courts to go to give us an update on how much we have left.
Okay, I can do that next time,
You can have that for us?
Yeah.
Just to make sure we have enough for to cover for the grants.
Right.
On the water, I think it's the one we've been spending most on. I think we haven't even reached $500,000.
Oh,
Yeah,
we were at,
we
we were,
1.2 million.
We just transferred $500,000 from the.
we were at 400.
400.
Just so we can keep,
So this will just add to.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll have any discussion. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 22 is to approve the hiring of Mr. Joel Villarreal as operator in training, slot number 7, at a rate of $10.98 an hour, effective November 3rd, 2025.
motion to approve the hiring of Joel Villarreal at the rate of $10.98 an hour effective November 3rd.
Motion by Commissioner Solis.
I'll second that motion.
Seconded by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 23 is to approve the hiring of Mr. David Taylor as operator in training, slot number 21, at a rate of $10.98 an hour, effective November 3rd, 2025.
Motion to approve the hiring of David Taylor at $10.98 an hour effective November 3rd, 2025.
Second that
Motion by
motion.
Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item number 24 is to consider a proposal to change the vendor hosting all Zapata County emails. Mr. Garcilaso, Bennett? So we've had one vendor hosting our emails for how many years now?
Probably 15 years or so.
Okay.
Probably 15 years or a little bit less than that. But maybe we have been having a lot of problems with the emails, especially the sheriff's department and some departments on this building. So what I wanted to do is to see if we could change them to Google. To Google will be hosting the emails, but it's a little bit more expensive.
How much is a little bit more?
Well, probably twice. Right now we're paying like $4 or $5, around $4 per email.
What are we currently paying total?
What was that?
What are we currently paying total for the year with the current company? we
No, I
have?
haven't not seen the new invoice. I think the invoice works out like monthly or yearly for this building and monthly for the sheriff department. But right now, we get him, instead of paying $7 per email, we can get it around $4.
But I think part of the problem that you relate to, even that you're experiencing with our current vendor or supplier, is he's unavailable?
Yeah, sometimes he's unavailable, so it's like the company's only one guy who is in charge of the emails, right? So when I call him, it takes a while for them to call me back. And sometimes the sheriff doesn't have like, okay, we need emails to be working right now or they need other departments. So for me, it's kind of hard where
Like
I
technical
cannot-
support, you mean, right?
Yes, the technical support, right? And for me not be able to do something to help them, it's like, not that good, so I need a company that's gonna be there when I call them, so they can give me the support that we need.
So this all would increase from $4 an email to about 7?
Yeah, right now, the quote that they gave me, Google, was like 17,000, but if we were to get it like 2 months ago, it was like $14,641 for the first year. That's only on Google. Plus 4,560, so they can transfer the data from Rackspace to Google.
Will they offer the same security as far as like?
Oh no, it's gonna be a lot better. It's gonna be a lot better. Right now, we're getting a lot of spam.
I don't believe we budgeted that extra increase.
That's what I was about to ask Mr. Gonzalez if that was budgeted.
I mean, I know we didn't budget it, but it's something that, I mean, I recommend that we need. If you don't mind struggling to get in your emails, I mean, I guess we can stay with
Well,
that.
no, Mr. Garcia, what's the difference, so we don't know what the difference is between the 21,000 and what we're paying right now?
Right now, I cannot give you the amount because I don't know the exact amount that we're paying.
Well, you
But,
said it was
I
about
mean,
$4. You said it was about $4 per email, right?
Yeah, right now.
And we have about,
usually
I would
if
say,
you
400
invoice
emails.
$7 per email with Google Drive, with
Receipt or
the
check?
Gmail.
So one thing we could do, Judge, is from our computer line item, is maybe, I would need to see what the difference is.
I think we need accurate numbers.
Right.
You know, I know Mr. Garcilaso, who is a one-man team here, expressed his frustration.
Who handles everything, yeah.
Be able to accurately help all the departments.
I mean, that's one of the things that I cannot do, is like I tell them, there's only so much that I can do when it comes to the emails. And I mean, there's.
So how about spam and all that, that will get?
We're getting a lot of spam, I can tell you that, I'm beginning to get spam in my emails, and I'm the type who's always like clicking and checking to see who's sending it, and we're getting a lot of spam.
And so we'll be also susceptible to viruses with this?
Oh, definitely, yes.
So that will be better protected?
Better protected, yes.
You know, I've served on a board of South Texas Development Council, and I've seen what a virus can do.
Yeah, especially if you click on
So,
the virus.
an investment in better security for all our system, I think is small compared to what can happen. I'm not saying it won't happen with our new, but certainly it is very concerning.
So would we have that amount to transfer from the line item, the computer line item?
I would have to look, but we might be able to get from the computer line item.
Will we be able to check before?
I think
Yeah,
Monica
for
just
twenty
asked.
twenty-three, it was $5,000 we paid for the.
$5,000? Okay, so it's a little more than double.
It's
Yes,
triple.
but it is more secure, and the tech support will be there whenever we need it.
Does it have
It's
to be
like,
approved by
I
tax?
think like 3 days ago, they come from one of the offices.
So
that
you're saying
people send
Google,
emails.
you're saying Google the company, or is it?
Yeah, it's Google, like Google.
Gmail.
It's like Gmail.
Is that
And
the only
when you
one?
log in, it's gonna be the platform when you go into your Gmail account.
Okay, so it'll be a Gmail.
Yeah,
But there's
but it's gonna be the same as zapatacountytx.gov and .org. It's gonna be the same domain, but it's gonna be their platform.
How much do we have?
So the address is stay the same, the email?
Yeah, address is gonna stay the same.
What?
How much do we
Judge,
have
who
in
does
the line item for the
tax
computers?
recommend to use the information?
15,000?
Have we checked with them, like?
No, I mean, we have a current provider that is basically a sole proprietorship, that's who we have, is he a corporation
Right
or?
now, we're using Rackspace, so
6,270 was this last week.
and that's only for this department, that's not counting the
Sheriff's
department.
So it's,
Sheriff's department, they bill like monthly, it's billing
so you're,
monthly.
okay, so you're looking maybe at 10,000 what we're paying right now?
Is
Because
Google
that one
our
has
only
60.
option, or is there other companies that we can get to or anything like that? or just Google?
Either that or 365, but I think it costs a little bit more.
Costs more. So
Yes.
they're very limited.
That would include the whole,
So that amount you gave us is for?
Courthouse.
For the, yes, for 210 emails.
This one just says 180, so.
So the 17,000 you're saying is for the
Yeah.
courthouse and the
Sheriff's department.
both together?
Yes.
okay.
so then it's comparable, it's not, lot of difference in
It's-
price.
Yeah, it's not that much, probably twice, if I'm mistaken, but
It's a little less than twice, but it's more expensive, but.
it's more expensive, but it's gonna be more secure and less problems for the end users and for the county.
And this is our yearly, contract, do we have?
Yeah, well, the 17 is gonna be yearly and 4,500 is gonna be one-time fee for the data transfer.
Which is a one-time deal.
Yes.
14,000?
Do we have a contract with this company or no?
No.
Okay, we
Well,
can end it
we
whenever.
do it monthly for yearly, yes.
Because if we already paid it for the year, I would.
No, we haven't paid it for the year, not for the county court, but in church, we do it monthly.
So are all email addresses gonna be changing then?
Email stays the same, the only thing is gonna be where you log in the portal. Instead of going to Rackspace, you're gonna go into probably to the Gmail.
But the address itself?
Yeah,
is
address
not
is gonna
changing.
stay the same, I mean, if you're using Outlook on your computer, I mean, you ain't gonna know the difference.
So we're looking at about a $10,000 increase, give or take?
I think you're about right, Commissioner, yes.
About $10,000. And we do have the computer line item, but we have 15?
It's 15, yeah.
So we would pretty much wipe it out.
Minus, yeah.
This year.
Minus the stuff that we're gonna buy for the district clerk.
Well, yeah, that won't happen. There won't be money for that.
Well,
Because usually that's what you use that line item for, is to pay,
Yes, that's what I use that line for.
yeah. It's really not to purchase hardware, it's kind of to pay for the service,
Oh.
yeah. So that's why we budgeted 10,000 or 15, because that's basically what we use.
What we use for that.
Yeah.
So the hard drives, where are we gonna get that money from? Because we still have to purchase the hard drives, right?
Yeah, the hard drives are around $100.
Yeah.
Okay, how many do we need? 8?
5.
Well, if first I got to look at computers, because probably not all those computers needs to be replaced. I know 2 for sure need to be replaced, which is CVS and iRates.
Don't we have computers? We have computers in the computer center.
Yes, that's what I did, yeah, and then you're using, just buying the hard drives and probably monitors, depending on what they have over there.
So we got a little bit.
Yeah, there's these those. Good, all right, well.
I'll make a motion to change the vendor, using the computer line item, not to exceed $10,000. So we can have 5,000 for square. That'll be my motion.
Well, but we're gonna have to get then the rest from non-department or what?
No, from where we've been getting it, right?
Well, I think you used, the same line item to pay the emails, I don't know for line item you guys used that.
So we're just gonna have to prove
Is there
the
a
amount
contract?
for 17.
We don't have any
Find the money.
contract with
Right.
Franks that we,
No.
That's why I asked
With
them.
Pixels, no,
It's just
no.
on a month to month.
That's monthly and, 1 time yearly, and that's that. But he already knows that we're doing this, so.
When was the payment for the rack space?
That's what I
You know,
asked, if we
you're-
already paid for it.
Oh.
That's what I'm asking, you said
No,
we haven't.
Do we
we
pay
have
a
not
year?
paid, Rackspace, Pixel, which is with Pixel and Rackspace.
Yeah.
So we still owe that one?
What line item, I mean, I don't
No,
know.
but was it paid 3 months ago, or was it paid 10 months ago, do you know?
No, we have not paid the 110 fee for the 5,000 some dollars or 6,000, we have not paid that.
We have not paid that,
No.
okay.
What's the date, Mark?
This one says October the 2nd.
So, yeah, this invoice for October, so we haven't paid this invoice.
No.
To Pixel, which is.
Not to my knowledge, that.
Pixel is a local vendor that then.
Yes, from the radio and,
We still owe that one?
yes.
That's what I'm
I have already told.
And this is
them,
where
hold
you
on to
can't
that
get
one.
any support from.
No.
Mary Jane, I'll go
Yes.
ahead and retract my motion, and I'll go ahead, my motion, will be, to wait for the new, fiscal year. That'll be my motion.
So not to move forward with.
Not to move forward until we gotta pay this in order for the new fiscal year.
So,
Okay, we got a motion to keep our current provider.
Because we still owe that one.
okay,
So
yeah.
we're not gonna have enough money.
We still
to-
owe that one, but we have not paid that one.
We're not gonna pay twice. We're not gonna.
There was
they're gonna
a
charge you
motion
double.
in place, Judge, so that.
No, that's a motion. So
Okay.
we got a motion, we don't have a second. So
Okay.
we have a motion to keep, not to get a new provider, but to keep our current provider.
For this
right?
current year.
For this current year. Is there a second?
Because there's 15,000, right? Out of those 15,000, we're gonna use those 6 to pay for that one, cause we still owe it, right?
No.
Yeah, we have, that's starting October, I
That's-
mean,
That's
the whole year.
That's paying for this,
yes,
for this
for
year
the
that's coming
entire
up.
year. And he already knows that we're going through this, so I told him that, he told, we gotta, we gotta see what happens in Commissioner's Court, then we'll let you know.
But are they gonna prorate us? Cause it's already the whole month we've been using it, cause that's from October 2nd, so I'm sure they're
I
gonna.
think we gotta get more information.
Yeah.
You know, I think
That's-
we're
We're
just
gonna pay that
I think
amount
we're just rushing on it.
14 to transfer everything, it's already 20,000.
Yeah.
I think we're just
I'll
rushing.
second the motion that,
But we got a motion, okay, now we got a second to keep our
Oh,
current provider. Okay, so we got any other discussion?
So this Moya.
All those, yes.
Yeah, that's what we're just rushing,
Commissioner
Commissioner
Moya.
Moya.
To keep the one we have for these Moya,
Yes.
okay?
All those in favor say aye?
Aye.
Okay, so
I
we'll
guess
keep
get
our
more.
current provider for this year. Hopefully, we can get a better phone connection with.
I just think that we need to be advised a little bit before, I mean, so we get the paperwork, you know, meet with us so that we know exactly what we're gonna do and not just here try to figure it out. You know, just one of those
Well,
things.
Commissioner, brought the papers, I mean.
We don't get that on
What
anything.
exactly,
Yeah.
but I mean, at the end of the day, you guys make the decision.
I mean, we've been doing it 15 years, I think another year will be okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, thank you, Judge Russell, thank you.
Right.
Moving on to 25, to request the use of Zapata County Pavilion on November the 2nd, 2025, from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. for a fundraiser to benefit the Zapata High School Booster Volleyball Club.
So for this one, I spoke to them, Judge. They're not gonna use it on November the 2nd. It's gonna be for November the 9th.
Okay,
They're gonna host a bingo for the volleyball fundraiser.
Is it available?
And they've already communicated with Ms. Gaddis, everything's good to go.
Motion to approve.
so motion approved, so the motion is to waive the fee, is it a school year
Yes,
or are they paying?
correct. Yeah, it's to waive the fee.
Waive the fee, okay, so that's included in your motion.
Yeah,
Correct.
Motion by Commissioner Garza to waive the fee for the Zapata High School Booster Volleyball Club on November the 9th, seconded by Commissioner Solis. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Item number 26 is an update on the drainage improvements to Lozano Street. Gonzalez, I barely noticed you today. What time did you walk in?
I was gonna chime in on the.
Yeah, there you go.
We switched internet services, sometime back, and we had a private email. We kept our emails the same, but we switched to the Gmail. So our emails stayed the same, but we.
You have better service now?
We only have 25 accounts, but, it's yeah, it reduces some, but, it's something that you can look forward to next year.
There you go. Okay, thank you, Mr. Gonzalez. So what we got going on Lozano Street?
On Lozano Street, let me send you we have a drainage, in that subdivision on Buckland Shore subdivision, which is over there by, you know.
Okay.
And Lozano Street drains in the middle of the block, and it goes through the homes. And I have a blow up here. What we have on Lozano Street is, the middle of the block is collecting the water, and then once it gets there, it's draining through the homes. And previously, one of the lots that it was draining to was not an occupied lot. I mean, it had an owner, but it didn't have.
It was vacant, yeah.
Yeah, it didn't have a building. So the owners currently wanted to put a building on it, or put a home on it, which, they're not, you know, they're having trouble because they've been trying to fix the drainage that goes through there, and every time that comes in, they have a rain, he already built it up, then the water washes all his, foundation that he built up. He's done it, it doesn't rain often, but he's done it a couple of times to where it does erode the land through there. We communicated with the landowner and, told him that we would have to get an easement from him, because we're not able to do any drainage improvements on private property. So the only way that could happen is if we would have granted easement to the county, so that we could have, access to that, drainage structure. What we were proposing was an inlet at the street side, so they can collect the water, then a pipe that goes through his property, the majority of his property, and then at the end of his lot, I spoke to the neighbor to the south, and you know what, I didn't get So I spoke to the neighbor to the south, and at the end of this lot, and asked him if he wanted for us to continue the pipe through his property, and he said he would rather be going the way it crosses. Now, he knows it crosses through there when it rains, but it just goes sheet flow. Basically, the water is spread out and it just crosses his property as across the property, not in a concentrated form. So
once he said he didn't want it to go in concentrated with a pipe, I told him we were gonna put in a concrete slab, and then we would put some energy blocks. The energy blocks are like 6-inch high, 4x4 in width and depth, and you put them staggered throughout the concrete section where the water's coming in concentrated. It breaks the force of the water, and then it lets it sheet flow across through.
Is that another house at the end of?
No, that's
Like a shed?
Like a storage shed or something that they have.
And currently all the water flows through all these people's
Currently,
property?
it flows from this street, Lozano Street, down through there, and it goes.
Well, through other property?
Through the next property.
Yeah.
And then it goes down across the street. And
So
then
are we
next
gonna
one.
create a bigger problem by channeling this water?
Well, not if we put the energy blocks. It's not gonna be a bigger problem, it's gonna be the same problem.
But then how about the folks that are further downstream?
That's the folk that I spoke with. Like, I asked them if they wanted the pipe to go through their property, and they didn't want
And
it.
then eventually it goes into ranch land, or does
No, it goes into the next street, and then
Yeah.
eventually it goes across the next street.
That
The next
seems like an
street.
expensive proposition, Mr. Gonzalez.
Well, you have some of the material, you have, some existing 12-inch pipe that we looked at. What we would need to, we reached out to TechStop and, see if they had any inlets available, grain inlet. If they do, then we maybe can get an inlet from TechStop that we can put in there. The thing that we would have to put in would be the 5x5 concrete pad with the energy blocks to,
So
slow down the water.
So the
force.
concrete pipes also, how?
No, it's a 12-inch PVC pipe.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 12-inch PVC pipe.
That would handle all the water?
That would handle the water that's coming through there. So, we looked at the slope of the pipe to see how much water could come through there. I didn't want it to be like a fire truck hose coming out with a lot of force, but.
How far down are we going?
How far down?
Like through the property, that
We're
we're gonna
going
get in
through-
trouble with, like, they have underground electricity, or their water pipes, or their drainage.
Right now, they don't have anything. I mean, they're trying to build a home. The only thing that they do have that I had to look into was there's a gate that, connects with the neighboring lot. They're family members, right? So they have an in-between gate between the lot. So I didn't want the pipe to be higher than the gate, cause then you'd have to step over it. I wanted to make sure it was buried, and matched the grade that was there. The neighboring lot and that lot currently don't have,
Yeah, cause we don't want it to be an issue when they do build, that, it's gonna be in the way of,
Now, we're putting it along the property line and, trying to keep it on that side so that it would avoid, disruption with maybe water, sewer that would get put in the future.
So
They're
all of
doing
this is
sewer
on,
service.
this is on private property, right? Correct?
That's why I told him you would need an easement.
And he can't do this on his own? Why
I
is
don't-
the
I-
county responsibility to do this, Mr. Figueroa?
That was gonna be my follow, or my question in reference to this. What is the public benefit of doing something to this land? If it helps divert an existing problem for the surrounding area, well, then maybe that's something that the county could seek to acquire the easement. I don't know if that's the case or not, but, there would have to be some type of, public purpose. That it benefits a good amount of people, or subdivision, or whatever the case.
Cause that's a low point, right? That's where all the water runs and.
It's the low point in that area. So the water coming to there, I mean, we can, if you like, we can schedule like a workshop and then take a quick look at it, or I can provide you more info, but the subdivision, that area of the subdivision, not the whole subdivision, but that area of the subdivision drains from the Midway Street, which is one of the crossing streets, and to a little bit more than halfway down the street on Rosano. It all collects in that spot. It goes through that property and then the neighboring property. And the amount of water that's coming is significant. It's not like, well, I just built a little check. They can do probably either, they can do pipe, or they can do open channel, but if you do open channel, I think then the price then goes up. So, that's why we kind of thought, we do pipe it, yeah, stop it again. I think we can keep the cost.
If the effects are, roadways or something like that, Judge, that could potentially be a public purpose, Judge. I just don't know.
Yeah, I don't know,
what's the
exactly.
issue.
It's all on private property.
It's
so.
all on private property, but it's not the problem that's on a private property.
It's not affecting
causing-
the streets at this point.
It's not causing it.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the issue is we do it for one, we gotta do it for a lot of people.
That's where the water's.
How much is this gonna cost?
On the street.
Yeah.
It's gonna be,
That's-
it's
That's
estimated like,
down.
That's,
less than 10,000.
public issue.
But, yeah, it's gonna
Either one
be,
word.
like, if we can get some materials from textile, it might be significant, I guess. But if we have to, let's say, acquire the inlet and put it in the concrete, then, you know, I think we can keep it within 10,000, but if we acquire some of the equipment, we probably keep it closer to the 5. I haven't had a response back from textile, but,
And let's wait for that, and we, you know, let's see if we can.
I'll get with Mr. Flores and Mr. Lopez to see.
you know, we can get some,
Yeah.
we can get some of the equipment,
Yeah, 'cause
then
we
it
could
would
just-
be like
Minimal.
Yeah, very
Yeah,
minimal.
we can continue discuss.
Okay, so I just wanted to bring it as an
Okay.
update, that way we can, take it.
Okay.
Also, Judge, on just a report item, or, can I just go
Sure,
over? Okay, on the report item, the last commissioners, court meeting, I had wanted to bring in the work done by EnviroDredge. EnviroDredge was a company that.
Oh, yes, we approved for to do a study of our raw water intake.
Yes, it was a $2,500 study.
Yes.
And so this is just gonna be not an action item, it's a report item, but I wanna.
Yeah, please.
An updated
See,
report.
I know, we've actually.
We did some, yeah, we improved some and it was,
I already got stuck there. He's
So-
having trouble.
yeah, it's very, very,
Are there permanent structures on that easement? I'm sorry, I just hadn't asked that.
and the property is vacant.
Oh, it's vacant.
Yeah.
He's trying to build a house, but every
Yeah,
time.
they're trying to build a house.
It
so-
washes it out.
Yeah, it just washes out. So once they build, right now, they built the foundation, it rains, it washes out the foundation. So they're trying to, part of the foundation, because we want to put it by the property line. We don't want to go to the middle of the lot, but significant water does.
Okay. He would be aware that if the county decided to do that, that if it acquired the easement, would that limit his ability to be able to place some type of,
Building
his home on the lot?
Yeah, no, he's aware of, yeah, he's already tried to fix it on his own. And it's, I guess beyond him being able to fix it.
I got you.
So on the report, Judge and Commissioners, that you have before you, is the one from EnviroDredge. They did a study, and the study included a bathymetry, I guess, survey. That's this one here that shows what the water depth is, and the average water depth in that area was about maybe 2 feet. You know, between, you know, at the deepest part was right where our intake is at, because that's where our pumps are pumping. But everywhere around there's average about maybe 2 feet of water. And then, they did a sediment test as well, and they showed about an average of 6.5 feet of sediment that is surrounding.
To get to the river bottom, I mean, to the.
No,
rock?
I think it's much deeper. They did that, I guess they used some sonar equipment to try to
Okay.
see how, I think it's probably closer to like 12 feet.
I would think so.
Yeah,
I think
they-
they have about 10 to 12 feet of mud, yeah.
When that structure was built, I remember the casings that were put in for the corners of the structure, they went into the soft soil, and we were expecting them to go in maybe, like 4 feet or something like that. They went in maybe like 18 feet before it hit solid rock.
Rock, yeah.
Yeah, rock. And then they drove them into solid rock, and they were 8 feet.
Right.
They augered them out and then concreted them in, so those are the corners.
So, yeah, I mean, but we're well aware that the river that currently at our raw water station is only about 2 feet deep.
Yes.
That's
And
all we
that-
have, you know, where the
That's the
pumping,
report
where the
provided.
pumps are at, it's a little more, cause we dredge out with the water, yeah.
Yes, and we had, one of our companies, do some cleaning out on the first intake, pipe. There was a 64-inch diameter pipe, they went ahead and with a air compressor, jetted it out, and at the beginning, it was maybe about a 6 foot, to the soil, portion. They drained it down to about almost 20 feet.
That has really helped,
The quality of the water is a lot better.
Yes.
The smell, there was, pieces of wood that had fallen in the casing.
Clothing and
And they
rag.
can't, they couldn't get out, so then those sometimes will come, they don't get sucked through the pump, but they're there just, it provide, it gives it a taste and a smell that's.
that
it's
has
difficult once you
diminished
treat
a
it
lot.
to clean it
If
out.
we clean it out, then the
It's
smell
improved a lot.
is diminished, yes.
Yes.
So, which ones have we ordered a new pump for the second casing,
saw
or we
that.
have to do the same thing,
We'll have to do the same thing on
The
the
same process.
Yeah, same process, and I'd like to see if I can, at the next commissioner's report, bring in a recommendation for having something like a piping system set up so that maybe once every 3 months, we can then, our own crews can flush it out.
That's a good
And not
idea,
have to
yeah.
hire somebody, once we pipe it and set it up, we can then clean it ourselves.
It can either be with water or air, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
jet it in.
If we can use water from the same pump station, before we turn on the next pump, we can pump
Jet it
water
out.
and jet
Yeah,
it
keep
out.
it-
And, we wanted to put a grate over those, casings.
I think that's
So
what we
that
need
it
to do.
doesn't allow any large debris to go in there and, keep it, the
Yeah,
sediment.
that'll be good.
The prices they
good idea.
provided on this one, Judge, was, for the removal of the sediment was roughly $128,000. The geotextile dewatering, they're like filter, containments. You push the water, the silt water through there, it releases the water, keeps the silt. Those are roughly about 85,000. And then the pumping, the booster pump that they will use to pump up to the top is 12,500. The other materials that they need to contain the water is 4,750. And then the dredge launching and removal, they need to bring a crane to put in the
Yeah.
launch, is
And
20,000.
and I don't know, long term, if we did all that in a month or so, we'd have the same amount of sediment that would creep back in from the upper reaches of the river.
Yeah, 'cause-
I think it's almost like Jello. You dig a little bit out, some more is gonna replace it. It's,
Yeah, this was for a 50-foot area around
50-foot
there,
area.
but it would, it's pricey, it's 255,000 in total. So I think we need to consider coming up with some other options to clean out the
flush
pipes
out.
and then just keeping our intake itself cleaned out.
clean the debris and mud, yes.
But I did wanna bring the report since they sent it in.
I mean, it was worth the $2,100 investment to know exactly what's going on there, but.
If later we can get funding to do a larger dredging, then
We could use this, right?
we can use this report, as I have done in reports, we have it. There was some funds that were allocated for dredging, but I'm not sure if those funds are still, available.
Thank you, Gonzalez.
Thank you, Mr. Gonzalez.
Thank you.
I think we've got some consent items, Commissioners. We've got some, street lights, 19th and Lincoln Street, 25th and Hidalgo Street, and 2508 Elm Street.
Motion to approve is presented.
Motion to approve is presented by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Moya. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye. Aye. And we've got one proclamation, Commissioners, item number 30, the Breast Cancer Awareness Proclamation, and, of course, we, want to make sure we, bring this to the attention of the public. This proclamation is recognizing Breast Cancer Awareness October 2025, whereas October is National Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and whereas National Breast Cancer Awareness Month is an annual campaign to increase awareness of this disease and increase public knowledge about the importance of early detection of breast cancer, diagnosis, and treatment. And whereas the American Cancer Society recommends annual breast cancer screening with mammogram starting at age 40. Early detection saves lives, so schedule your mammogram today. 15 minutes could save your life. And whereas many organizations continue to search for a cure through vital research, and physicians, public health professionals, and advocates continue to educate our community about the awareness and innovative advancements in early detection and treatment. And whereas Zapata County Commissioners Court supports breast cancer research and recognizes the trauma breast cancer brings and understands this horrible disease strikes women and men within Zapata County. Now therefore be it resolved that the County of Zapata and the State of Texas do hereby proclaim the month of October 2025 as Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and recognize all of the above and ask all to join in with this worthwhile cause, with James to offer support for those courageously battling this disease, and to recognize the many survivors and to honor those lives lost to this disease. And witness this date, October 25th, 2025, and Commissioners will all sign the proclamation.
Motion to approve breast cancer awareness
Seconded.
proclamation.
Motion approved by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. We've got two executive session items, Commissioners, items number 27 and 28. I need a motion.
Motion to enter executive session.
Motion to enter executive session by Commissioner Solis, seconded by Commissioner Moya. The items to be heard, item 27 and 28, to discuss and take possible action on case number 3100. Cotton was under lawsuit since 1993. And item number 28 is to review and consider an agreement between Zapata County and the Zapata County Independent School District regarding the use of the Los Ebanos Golf Course. These items will be heard under Government Code Section 551.071, consultation with attorney. We are now in executive session. Good, Karen. We got a new clock.
We're ready.
So I make a motion to return to regular session.
I'll second that motion.
Motion by Commissioner Solis to return to regular session, seconded by Commissioner Garza. For the record, no action was taken in executive session. Item number 27 is to discuss and take possible action on case number 3100. Account was under lawsuit since 1993.
No action.
No action.
No action. Item number 28, to review and consider an agreement between Zapata County and the Zapata County Independent School District regarding the use of the Los Evaros Golf Course.
Motion to amend our counter proposal and adopt agreement presented today.
Motion by Commissioner Solis and
I'll second it.
to adopt the agreement discussed today, second by Commissioner Garza. Any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
Motion to adjourn, Judge.
Motion to adjourn by Commissioner Solis.
Seconded.
Seconded by Commissioner Garza. We are now adjourned. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you for your.